Hey guys, this is Tom Hanks. Welcome to Forza Friday once again. Um, so the game is currently loading. I'll show that in just a second. Um, yeah, so this is going to be another week, another day, rather, of playing Forza. So I I've been enjoying the game quite a lot recently, I have to say. There's the game. And we, when we leave this, we will actually be able to do a Forza Fun relatively soon. I won this McLaren F1 in a wheel spin, by the way, which is just crazy for two reasons. One, it's worth $5.2 million dollars in the auto show, and there's more expensive cars that I have also won in a wheel spin available at the auto show. For example, this Bugatti Type 35C that costs 10 million normally, but this McLaren is the fastest accelerating car in the game. When I first accelerated hard in this car, I thought I had the unit turned to kilometers per hour because it's so fast, but it's in miles an hour. Like, watch this. That's just insane, man. It handles decently, but it's not the greatest handling car. There are other cars that are better at that. Oh my goodness, are we really doing this? Certainly not doing that in the F1 GT, by the way. It handles decently. It's not the greatest handling car, but it's good. It's good enough that you could do it for that you could use it for racing. We will absolutely check out what I think is currently the best handling car in the game. If you haven't seen videos of it already, hey, how's it going? How's it going, Len? So let's use our Bentley, which I painted since the last time that I streamed. Let's not fall down there. The tune hasn't changed, I think. I uploaded it as an available tune for the Bentley Continental GT Speed Forza Edition. It's called Rally Bentley. You can just check it out yourself if you have the car. I believe I've uploaded this livery as well. It's still over 2 minutes until the Forza Fun starts, and you can't really do much here without, risk of death. Okay. I'm actually gonna do the speed zone real quick just to see if I can beat the Lancia Delta, I think it was. Oh my goodness, going there way too fast. You underestimate the speed of this car. Well, yeah. You underestimate the speed of this car because it's actually really quick, and it doesn't make a whole lot of noise, so it's it doesn't sound like you're going crazy fast, but you are. Especially off-road. Like, I guess it's not tuned for this specific course. It should still be decent off-road though. Like, it is tuned for off-roading, so it should be decent here. 88.38, new PB. How good is that? 28,000. So top 19%. Woo. Forza Fun is gonna start in just a moment. Oh, no way. That's actually the speed zone that we need to do as our first mission here, right? Oh shit, yeah, that was going in there way too fast once again. Oh my god. I'm having a much easier time going the other way in this speed zone rather than going this way. $80 miles an hour average is not terrible, but it's not amazing here. Can we do better than 88.38? Let's see. Oh no. Whoa, that was close. We're not gonna beat 88.38 here. There's so many players we're gonna be able to do it anyway, even if we go this way. Okay, we need to go to a danger sign next. 87 is actually pretty good. Oh my goodness. That was... Dude, you can go so much further there, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you go here and then I get, what, my bowler or something, which is just much faster in a straight line because it's crazy in a straight line. You can go so much so much further there. Look at how much further this went. Oh my god. Where are we going this time? A speed trap or a speed zone? Speed trap, I think it is. Yep. Okay. We could of course also switch to the McLaren F1 GT for this, but With how many players we are, I don't think it's necessary. I think we lose more time switching cars than we would gain by getting the McLaren instead of the Bowler. Man, we're already done, and we had almost 10 minutes left. So now I'm gonna show you guys what I think is the best handling car in the game right now. It is a new car. It's this, the Mosler MT900S, and you unlock this with a seasonal group challenge that you have to do this week. Not this week as in Monday to Sunday, but the season rolled over yesterday, and from there it's 1 week until the season changes again, and in that time you have to do a group challenge. So I'm gonna show you in just a moment. Once we get back to the mainland. There we are. So what you need to do is you need to do this right here. The Holy Rood Park. Like this, this co-op championship. You have to beat the driver tours in 3 events. So if you and your teammate win 2 of them, then you get the car. But the driver tours have to be unbeatable, and you have to win the event with the driver tours on unbeatable. So it is kind of challenging, but you can manage it. What did I do to this car in particular? I have tuned it a little bit. I have given it the best possible suspension, best possible brakes, weight reduction, and the drivetrain is upgraded. The engine is still the stock V8, but with a supercharger on it. However, I've just literally left the engine stock and put the supercharger on it. I haven't done any further modifications, so I haven't upgraded any of the individual parts more. Which means it makes around 700 horsepower, a little bit above, and it weighs just above 1,000 kilograms, so it is very fast, as you can already see. But it can be much faster still. But what really makes this car so good is the way that it handles. It's so freaking good in the corners. It's super agile to a point where it's actually like you have to get used to how agile this is. And we just set a new PB there through that corner at the speed trap, because, well, you can just go through there flat out in this. We're still not even close to having a good ranking here. Well, they probably just went straight then. Like the top couple of people. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a run up. From, let's say, here. And then I'm gonna do 200 miles an hour, hopefully. Actually, I don't think it's quite long enough of a run up, because This is fast in a straight line, but not insane. Yeah, 190. We should have gotten a little bit more of a run up, like from, say, here. Let's see. Told you I'm gonna do 200 miles an hour through there. Still rank 59,000. So like we can do much better here. I'm not gonna bother much with it now, but you can see how ridiculous this is already. Now, I don't think it quite has the horsepower to really beat the... what was it? Was it the KTM with which I did this speed zone? I think it was the KTM, which is another completely crazy car for these sort of speed zones and for handling well in general. Wait, where does the... This is not where I meant to go. Actually, it spawned me facing the right direction. I thought it spawned me facing the wrong direction. It's autumn season this week though, so it's gonna be raining a lot, which kind of sucks. But flat out through there. Okay, yeah, you can't go flat out through there. Like that is too tight of a corner to go like 190-ish miles an hour or 200 even. Oh no, messed it up at the end. We were flying there though. Like we were doing really well there. Was it KTM? Yeah, it was the KTM here. Okay. But this car is amazing, dude. I don't want to ruin its grippiness by adding like 1,000 horsepower. So you see the problem there, because at the same time, the one thing that is missing from the car that it is right now, in order to achieve actual top-notch scores in speed zones, is a little bit more power. Which we can fix, of course, but we can do some upgrades, I guess. No need to do everything. Okay, and there goes the potential personal best, but 168 is still a very good achievement there. Rank 556 with the KTM, holy crap. That's awesome. We can try going the other way as well. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do better going the other way. Although, as I said, 168 there is already pretty damn good. I don't think we can actually do better going the other way, because we can't have as much of a run up. Then again, the first corner is pretty tight anyway. Yeah, it's much better going the other way. So we can add a little bit of horsepower. There I was just late on a turn, and normally it would take that corner just fine, as you saw before. So let's go here real quick and add just a little bit of horsepower, not much. So let's see, what are the stats of this thing right now? I don't know. There we go. 716 horsepower, nearly 700 pound-feet of torque, just over 2,200 pounds of weight. You know what? Let's add the camshaft. I think this is actually gonna give us enough power. Maybe a new exhaust as well. It's gonna push us a little bit over 800 horsepower. I think this should be enough. So we added around 100 horsepower, which is not an insignificant amount by any means. But of course this engine has a lot more to give still. Yeah, I can feel a difference already. Holy shit, this is cornering so goddamn well. $178 average. That's already really, really good. And very close to what we did in the KTM, like 3 miles an hour off. If I were to drive a little bit better and maybe slow down a little bit less before the tight corner, I could probably do it. I don't think we need quite as much run-up as we had, but we do still need a good amount, you know, to get past 200 miles an hour. So if we start like here, we should be able to get to 200 miles an hour before we enter the speed zone. And I don't think we have a chance if we go less than 200 miles an hour when entering it. Shit. I should have braked a little bit more than that. think I should also adjust the tire pressures a little bit. I think we can get a little bit more. We can get a little bit more grip that way. We want a little bit less rear tire pressure than front. Take a little bit more space to accelerate this time than last time. What the? Okay. I thought we could actually get past that thing, but apparently the car is a little bit wider than it looks. Still didn't slow down quite enough. Oh, but we already failed the speed zone. This is... Man, I know this car can beat the KTM. I know it can. But can I? Is the bigger question at this point. Well, can I beat myself in the KTM is more to the point. That jump really got us upset there. Shit. Ah, no. I guess we were going too fast into the speed zone, because we actually took off there at that little bump where I've never really noticed a jump before. Yep. Not gonna do it here. Maybe we should try. Maybe I should try this again in the summer season. But I think what this. I don't wanna say it because I don't like the idea necessarily, but I think we should maybe add all-wheel drive. Nah, actually no, I don't think so. What I think we should do instead is replace the stock engine with the 7.2 liter racing engine, the trophy truck engine, and then not modify that at all. We actually gain a little bit of power. We lose a little bit of torque, but we also lose like 100 pounds of weight. And that might not be insignificant, as it also improves our weight distribution. It's also a smoother power delivery. So it might get less wheel spin that way, which is always good. Actually, I think we should Oh, I think we have to upgrade the drivetrain again. After the engine swap? Not sure. No. 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 Okay, everything's still good. This engine suits the car really damn well. Like, holy shit, it feels good. Still didn't manage to beat that KTM in the speed zone there, though. Maybe we can do better in the speed zone right here, though. Where I already set my PB in the Mosler a little bit earlier today off camera. Nearly did it uphill. Damn. So downhill we can obviously go faster than uphill. Just due to the laws of physics, if I drive well enough. Which I do. 77.0. Pretty good. I'm curious about, can we actually also improve our score, like, through here? We could have, probably. If I hadn't been an idiot. But that's the tough part, right? Like, not being an idiot when you usually are. If you can't get that sorted, you can have the best car in the game and still not improve, right? Okay. Let's actually try again. That was a terrible first corner. We still improved somehow. No idea how that happened, but now it starts raining again. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, for the Horizon, well, for the Forza Fan Autumn challenge, we have to get a 1999 Dodge Viper ACR. I think I already have one. Yep, I do. It is a little bit tuned as well. It's tuned to A800. So the top of A class. Now, what do we need to do with this? 10 ultimate speed. A 10 ultimate speed skills. So, ultimate speed, if I'm not mistaken, is either 200 or 230 miles an hour. 200, this could probably do, question mark. But 230 certainly not. As it is, anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of doubting whether or not this... I'm kind of doubting whether this can do 200 miles an hour. Because it doesn't seem to be very eager right now at like just under 170. Come on, we're going downhill. Yeah, 196, 197. We're really close, but it can't do it right now. So what we need to do is give this thing a bit more power. I know that a twin turbo setup is gonna give us more horsepower, but I do want to give it a supercharger for, you know, better drivability. So that will be what I'm gonna be doing here. Then I'm also gonna... we already upgraded the exhaust. Camshaft. Now it's no longer in the A class though. But now it will make how much power? 843 horsepower. That is gonna be enough to get to 200 miles an hour. 230 I'm still not quite sure, but 200 certainly. No questions asked. If we were at 198 before and we added like what, 300 horsepower, it should be able to do it now. Yeah, much better acceleration now. Ultimate speed, okay. We're already there, so we don't need 230 miles an hour. We need to get to the other side of the road somehow. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen at some point. The car still doesn't feel that fast, to be honest. Then again, I'm probably spoiled. Like, it is pretty quick, this one. Okay, so we did the thing. Right. Now, what do we have to do next? Win 4 street race events. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. Not gonna do these on unbeatable difficulty though. What do we have here? Yeah, nothing too good. Sure. Need to drive this car. Oh no, it's raining, and this is a rear-wheel drive with 800 horsepower, so gonna go to expert, I think. Even this might be challenging. Yeah, man, this thing does not grip up. Obviously in the speedy stuff it's alright because it has the downforce from the big wing. But putting the power down is just a disaster. It has too much power. Okay. Yep, sure. Shit. Oh, that counted as a drift tap, actually. Like, look at this. We cannot accelerate right now. Now we can. Yeah, this is not good, man. This is really not good. Like, not necessarily the car itself, but the tune and like the modifications we did to it. Like, with less power, I think it could do a lot better. But first of all, we are at a place where we can unleash an Aventador FE, because I see a speed trap that's basically straight ahead. Gonna take a run up from here. Come on. Seriously. Okay. Rewind again. $249. I think I've gone even faster with something else. F1 GT? Yeah, F1 GT. Can I go even faster than that in the Koenigsegg? Maybe? Because the F1 GT is very fast, but on the top end, especially mine, because it has so much downforce, it does slow down just a little bit once you get to a certain speed. Actually, the CC8S is faster than the Agera RS. Dude, this is so unstable though. It does not have a lot of grip. Even in these sort of speeds, it kind of wobbles around. 250. We did 252 in the McLaren though. So that must be even faster, I guess. Wouldn't have thought it, but... Anyway, here, what did we use here? Was it the 350Z? I did also make a... Did I show you guys this last week, or did I create it afterwards? I think I created it afterwards. I did actually make a 350Z sort of Gymkhana style. Not the best, but you know, it's unique. You can't get this paint job anywhere, because I created it myself. And I did a similar thing for the M6 Coupe Forza edition. Which is what I'm actually going to be using right now for this drift zone. This thing is a monster for grinding skill points, because the Forza edition has a drift skills boost, and also if you go to the perks, the multiplication can go up to 7x, and you get another 20% drift skills boost on top of the 50% that you already get from this being a Forza edition. Okay, so it is not optimized for this track. It kind of feels a little bit too big and too heavy for this one. But as you can see, we've already reached the X7 multiplicator extremely quickly while doing this. Yep, and just like that, there's another 100,000 skill points, so 2 more perks. Well, 130,000 even. But what we can do for this course is we can put more power to the rear wheels. We were at 85% before, we're now at 90%. And seeing as this makes over 1200 horsepower, you know, we were sending basically over 1000 horsepower of that to the rear wheels. So if that doesn't get us drifting, I don't know what would be. That was my bad. So not a bad run this, but this car just isn't that good for this course, in my opinion. We could try again with a little bit more of a run up from, let's say, here. Never mind the run up. Let's wait until he is behind the... Yeah, this just isn't very good here. But where it is pretty good is on the drift zone on Fortune Island. The big one, you know, the needle climb or whatever it's called. I do want to show you guys a couple of drifts with the 350Z as well. So let's do that. This has been V8 swapped, twin turbocharged, also all-wheel drive. Makes a bit over 1000 horsepower. And this is much better here, as you can probably tell already. Okay, the ending sucked, but I was doing pretty well there. One disadvantage you do have with the M6 Forza edition is that you can't change the tire width, so you can't make it like have super wide tires on the front and then narrow ones on the rear. You can do this with the 350Z though. So that's what I did. Actually, no, never mind. This has 295s all around, which is... sounds pretty beefy and would be on any normal car. But with 1,000 horsepower, it's actually not that much. Hold on. Okay, close to PB actually, which was done with this car. Oh yes, this thing drifts so goddamn well. Like the M6 is really good on some of the other tracks, but on this one, the 350Z, well, between all of my own cars anyway, this is the best here. Pretty damn good run once again, 178,000 score. I find that these two last corners, the two last sort of fast sweepers on this track when going the way that we just went, is the hardest part because it's difficult to get enough speed to do them properly. Because obviously drifting, you sacrifice a lot of speed in order for, well, angle and tire smoke really. $180,000 once again. This makes it feel so easy. And watch me fail completely on this next run after I said that. Yeah, we're on a good way to making it come true. Well, it's not a complete failure. It was pretty bad at the start there, though. $147,000 is not that good. You can do better than that going this way. Like, going the way that we just went. The other way you can do much better than 147,000. It's starting to rain again, which might actually help us here. Don't think the rain actually helped. Because of course the drift score is also partly calculated based on how fast you're going through the drifts. And obviously in the rain you're generally going a little bit more slowly than in the dry. But you might be able to get a little bit of extra angle due to the fact that it's just a little bit more slippery. Did decently there in the last two corners. Oh, let's go. 183,000. Again, pretty close to the personal best. 3,000 points off. But we will get a bunch of skill points yet again. We have a wheel spin, so let's see what we get. Just gonna skip it. Hey, 2,000 credits. I wanna get back into the BMW though and see if there's anything we can optimize a little bit more to get this thing drifting a little bit better. We can add some more front camber. We can stiffen the rear springs a little bit. Okay. Less rear downforce, please. Okay. Let's leave the power distribution at 85% rear for now and see how that feels. Doesn't feel too bad right now, I have to say. But I think we could still put it back up to 90% for this one. Also keep in mind that for this car, because it's a Forza edition, you can only leave the stock tire compound on, which I believe is race tires, or you can go with off-road tires. So it is a little bit too grippy, at least here, in order to drift really well. I added the rear wing purely for making it look more like a Gymkhana car, by the way, because all of Ken Block's cars have like some sort of rear wing. That wasn't bad. I think we're almost better off going the opposite way from this. In this car. Yeah, this doesn't feel all too good here. Where I think this might be doing pretty well though, we're gonna go there in a second after we bank our point, is here in this on this course. We want to change the power distribution. Otherwise it's too grippy. But I think we can definitely get well over 100,000 scores on this. Might even want to go with 95% to the rear. Now it should really be like pretty much the same as rear-wheel drive. I feel like they may have changed, like this and the 350Z both felt a little different from last time I played them, so, and also the Bentley, by the way. So I feel like they may have changed something a little bit in the most recent update. Then again, okay, we're at 100,000 score, but not amazing. Yeah, it did better here in the Nissan as well. It's just a better drift car than Nissan. The only thing is the BMW is much better at gathering up those skill points while drifting. By the way, going this way is less effective than going the other way, if you couldn't already tell. So doing nearly 100,000 score there is a lot more difficult and more impressive than doing 100 grand going the way that we're about to go now. See, we're there already. We just PB'd. We can beat this PB probably. But we have to do really well in order to do it. Okay, no, it's just a test run. Damn, that was bad. I didn't I didn't choose the right gear to go through that first corner. So I bounced off the rev limiter. I could have gone faster, carried more speed into the second corner, which would have given me a much better line. And that's what the mistake was on that run. That was a really good last corner there.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
126,000.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay. Okay.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
117,000. Not the best attempt we've had so far.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay, now let's go from about here. Oh, oh.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
128,800. Okay. That's a new PB. Still not beating AR12 though. If you don't know him, he's a YouTuber. He plays racing games and he has like 1 million subscribers. So if you don't know him, you should.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay. 114,000. I think that's the best I've ever done going that way. But we do also have a little bit of help here now in the form of the rain. Honestly, the rain makes it easier to get a bigger angle, but it makes it harder to hold the line. Because obviously choosing the and maintaining the right line is extremely important for drifting. Just as much so as it is for racing, honestly.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht. dein Ziel erreicht.
126,000. Good attempt. Not quite enough though. Let's try a different drift zone. This? But that's a drift zone? It has like 2 fast bends. Oh no, I know what this is. I remember it now. Obviously, yeah, that is honestly a drift zone where I think the BMW might be doing pretty well. But we can try it out a little bit later and see what this can do first.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
147,000. Oh, 148,000 is our PB, huh? And I think it was actually going the other way, which I believe is the better way here. Like so, going this way. Is this the better choice? No, it isn't.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
We need more speed, though. We need to go from like here. I really want to be, you know, comfortably in 5th gear before I enter the drift zone. What was that? Like, what's up here? What happened? Let's let these guys pass. Ouch. That hurt.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yeah, let's try the BMW here. I think it should do pretty damn well. I don't want it to have 95% of the power going to the rear wheels, though. I think like 85 is enough here. Because we do need to maintain the speed really well here, because this is a fast course.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
That was too early on the initiation, so this run is trash.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
So I think we want 90% going to the rear wheels. That was just a little... because it just didn't slide enough. Okay, let's see what we can do this time. Going the right way. Bad line into this section, so
Du hast dein
couldn't
Ziel
really do it at a good speed, thereby losing a lot of points and also not really doing a very clean run. Because obviously, the longer you can hold each drift without having to transition, the better.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Let's try it once again with this.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yeah, the Nissan is just a better drift car. This is a little bit too grippy still. Probably because of the tires that are on this thing. I can't really give any other explanation for it. You know what? Do I have a Maserati Gran Turismo? I don't. I want to buy one. Let's just go here, I guess. I could have also easily like driven here, but so Maserati, Gran Turismo S. What color? I like it in this dark red. But I also really like this car in black. I always have. Okay, and now let's see what engines can you put in this? 6.2 liter V8 and the 5.2 liter V10. Okay. You can supercharge the engine. How much power are we making? 432 horsepower. Weighing over 4,000 pounds. Is not good. Let's upgrade the stock engine all the way. Also the brakes, we are going to give this drift suspension, because that's what I want to do with this. Come on. Weight reduction gets rid of over 800 pounds. So we are about 1,000 pounds lighter than when we started. Let's see, what kind of tires are we on? Street tires. So this might be a hell of a drift car. I'm not gonna upgrade the tire compound. I'm just gonna increase the front tire width. What are the rears on? 285s, okay. We need lighter wheels. I like BBS rims, they just... If only they were lighter. Well, I don't like these. They are lighter, but these just look horrible. Maybe. These ones, but in a different color, maybe. Nah. And let's see, what else do we have? Rhoda. Okay. I think I like these ones, actually. And then... see, what sort of downforce do we have on this? Ugh. I really don't like the way that this looks on the car. I'm gonna leave it off. This looks alright, but I'm gonna leave that off as well. 654 horsepower should be enough for some drifting. Especially considering that we left the street tires on and we're still a rear-wheel drive. We need to somehow tune this thing now. We need this to be further out and then softer front sway bars, then okay. Obviously locked all the way. Should be the rear differential. And now we can start trying this out. I can still adjust the gearing, of course. Oh yeah, that's where we just went a little bit earlier. Okay. So yeah, this is a drifting Maserati. Probably haven't seen too many of those.
Du
Well, also, it's not particularly good at this, to be honest. Maybe that's why you don't see them too often. Because they're not very good.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
The gearing is way too long, by the way. No. Yes. Like this.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
I feel like this needs extra torque, though. It just doesn't have a very easy time making the rear wheels spin. So what we should probably do is either engine swap it for the V8. Which is also heavier, of course. Or put on those turbos. How much are we making now? Nearly 900 horsepower. Okay. If that's not enough to drift, I don't know what would be in a rear-wheel drive car.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay, third gear seems to be good for this.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay, better. You know what, there is a drift course pretty close by as well. And I wanna try that out. Okay, right here.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
It's not bad, it's just not as good as I would like it to be, let's just say.
hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay, at least 3 stars. First try. 3 stars here, by the way, is 90,000, which I had a really tough time getting at the time where I went for it.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
103,000, okay. I think here I also did my best with the 350Z. It's just a great drift car, honestly. I believe I made the... I believe I published the tune for this as well. Let's see. No. Yes. Oh yeah, I did.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yeah, going the other way is much more effective.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Or did I do my best here in the unicorn? That could also be the case. I know, in the Z, okay. Really close to Nick there as well. He's pretty good at drifting. That is an off-road drift zone. This isn't. I remember this one though, I don't like it. This one's the one that goes over the rails. That's off-road. Oh, there's one here as well, yeah. I think my best there was it with the 350Z or was it actually with the Lancia Delta? Which that one did actually really well in this drift zone. I don't know, this is one of those drift zones that favors the sort of small and nimble cars as opposed to the, 1000 horsepower heavyweights.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay, I did it in a 350, but I know I did like 62,000 in the Delta, so that was pretty good.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay, so actually shifting into third gear for the second corner and then also keeping it through the third did give us a lot more score there. rather than staying in second gear.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yep. Third gear it is. This time I went through the whole course in third gear, which did pretty well. Only on the rank 10,000 and a little bit. Okay, you gotta explain this to me. How do you get 190,000 score in this drift zone? You gotta explain that to me. Don't think I remember this. Or do I remember this track? Is it the one I'm thinking of right now? Oh, it's this one.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
I don't like this one very much either.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Oh no, went off the track. If I didn't, I think I would have beaten my PB there. I don't think I would have beaten AR12, but would have been close.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Okay.
Du hast dein Ziel
But yeah, this sort of line is how you get over 100,000 score here. I don't know what the best guys did here, but probably like a lot more. 143,000. See, that seems a lot more believable, 140,000 score here, compared to 190,000 at the other drift zone. That just seems completely implausible. It's also off-road. I'm looking for a specific one. Is it this? Could it be this one? I think it's this one.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
No, I don't think that's the one I was thinking of, but actually, yeah, going through it from this side it is. But yeah, I haven't done this in forever, this drift zone right here. Which is why I'm giving it a shot in this thing.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yep, just improved my PB by 13,000 score. What does that give me? Rank 17,000. Dude, I'm just not very good at drifting, apparently.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
115,000, even though that wasn't a very good, like a very clean run. So you can probably do better going that way than going this way.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Maybe not. Top 5,000? Ah, nearly.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
119,000. Not quite good enough. Let's see. Can we do an even better run this time in the rain? No, we can't. This isn't gonna be it.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
111,000 is still respectable, but not that great. Speaking of not that great, how about this run?
Ziel erreicht.
Oh, and this one is also not very good.
Erreicht.
Yeah, I don't think the rain is helping, actually. I think even for drifting, it's actually hurting more than it's helping.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
117 grand. Come on.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yeah. 119,000 is good, but no PB. Wait, the drift zone started earlier than I thought it would.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
The last corner there can give you a lot of score, but you have to be able to actually get a good line before that as well, you know, to really benefit from it. Because the way we did it, just going left and right through the straight, is not the best way.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
121,000, close to BB and close to PB, but not quite there. Maybe doing the course uphill like I did right there. I should actually shift to fourth gear on the straight.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Again, 121,000, good, but we need more than 123,000. More than 123,700, actually.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone to fourth gear. I tried though. How are you gonna find out if you never try? Fuck, if we were able to hold the angle just a little bit longer, we would have beaten our PB there and gotten into the top 5,000. I know top 5,000 doesn't seem all that great, but at the same time, how many players have completed this drift zone? Like 1 million?
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal either.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
The thing is, if I beat my PB by probably like 50 score, I'm gonna be top 5,000. At least at the time we were looking at it. Obviously, people might improve. New people coming to the game might do better eventually when they grind this drift zone. So, yeah. But at least at the time of finishing, I want to be top 5,000.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
That's not good enough. I thought we had something going on there until I did that.
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
That's not gonna do it by far. Okay, well, maybe I'm just not gonna be able to do it on the stream. Let's do the wheel spin, actually. We could have just won a 2.85 million car that I already own, admittedly, but still, we would have been able to sell it. Not at the auto show, so no guarantees that someone was gonna buy it, but
Du hast dein Ziel erreicht. Du hast dein Ziel erreicht.
yeah, that was just terrible. You know what I wanna try? I wanna try the SL65 Black Series Forza Edition, which I also got. You get this by leveling up the skill tree of this car, the 300 SL Coupe. This one is a lot less commonly seen, though, the SL65 Black Series Forza Edition, for two reasons, really. One is that while it does have a drift skills boost and comes with drift suspension as standard, I don't think it's actually that great of a drift car. Especially out of the box. I mean, you could probably do something with this with a good tune, but out of the box this isn't mind-blowing as a drift car. I mean, it's decent, but like, you don't buy a 1.2 million car, which I guess ties into the other point I was gonna say. The 300 SL, which you need in order to unlock this car, costs 1.2 million credits. This car is only sold for about 400,000 on the like in the auction house. So buying this car in order to like unlocking this car to make money is not a very good idea, because with like the Nissan R390, you can unlock the GTR LM edition, the 1999 Skyline, and the R390 costs 700 grand or a little bit above, and you can sell the Skyline that you get from it for like 1.5 million on the auction house, and you can't get that Forza Edition car anywhere else, only in the skill tree of that R390. So that's a method that actually a lot of people use to make money. I did it once or twice, but not excessively, and I don't think it's like too many people have done it already. Now people don't buy the GTR anymore on the auction house, because there's so many on offer already. You're gonna have a really hard time selling yours. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm not gonna do the Forza fun because, well, I already have 885 Forza fun points. How many more am I gonna need? So I already have this thing. I believe I won it in a wheel spin. I already have the Senna. I don't need that. And I already have that emote, so what am I gonna buy with my Forza Fun points this season? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna be back for another Forza Friday next Friday, and hope to see you guys there. Until then, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Goodbye.